Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Digimon Wonder series here. So let's get on to what's happening today. So we did evolve to the second stage, which yes, you might be a bit confused by that because it's been more than a day, or, well, it's been a day, not more than a day. But you might be like, what does that mean for this? So in the older devices, evolution took way longer. And that's mostly because you wanted to train them and grow a connection with them. It's the same concept that happened in the older Tamagotchis with the discipline function, where you wanted to have more of a connection with them, and how they did that was by just extending the time, which is really cool in my opinion. I really do like this little extensive period of time. It also more helped in the support of the training system, which, if you remember, like I said in the last episode, training does actually have more of an effect in these devices than they do in more modern devices, by actually increasing strength and stuff like that. So that's the reason why you want to kind of avoid pills in this one as well, because pills do, besides making you way more, they also kind of give you more of a disadvantage over time. They also cause, what was it? They do cause sicknesses if you get overweight and stuff like that, so you kind of just want to avoid doing that. And if you notice, the Koromon sprite's kind of weird. He kind of looks like he's floating. Well, in this version, he doesn't look like he's floating. There's versions of the sprite where he does look like he's floating. Because, you see, the idea of this original sprite is he's supposed to be just on top of the little grass layer in the background. I don't think it works as well, but at least in this older version, I think it works really decently compared to something like these other backgrounds here, where there's very clearly a ground line, which you can't really see much in this one, but they did fix it with later ones. It's the cause of being the first in a series. You gotta get used to all the weird after effects and stuff like that. And I've been trying to get used to playing this game a bit more, because one of those things where you kind of got to get used to playing these mini games a lot. Which you may be like, oh, it's kind of boring in a way, but I do kind of prefer these in a way, because one, they're pretty short, and they're very easy to get around. So, the joys of short mini games. Oh man, I knew it was going to be down. Okay, so yeah, the idea is you just want to kind of go through this pretty quickly. And if you remember patterns pretty well, you can actually probably get past them a lot easily. They do change out their patterns quite a bit over time, but to be honest, you only need like 3 hits to actually get a decent game out of them. So there we go. And since we are still before the rookie stage, or child stage as some people like calling it, that does mean we still cannot do fights. So as you see there, no fighting. And if we go to this one, no fighting still. Yeah, there we go. No fighting on either one of these devices, which is kind of sad. This one does go to bed a bit earlier. I did actually have to change the time so he'd be awake for this episode. I kind of forgot this guy went to bed at 7. This one goes to bed at 8, so this will be pretty soon for him to go to bed. But overall, they are pretty much doing pretty fine overall. Their stats do not drain that quickly. They actually pretty much are overall pretty easy V-Pets to take care of. I do actually kind of like the, love the, not constant attention you kind of need with these guys. You still have to give them attention, but, like, as they grow older, they don't need that, like, weird support system till, like, they start getting really old. And I kind of like that, I don't know. Because you still want to do training and stuff like that. There is incentives to do training, and there's even incentives to do overfeeding. Like, what is it? There's certain evolutions that require you to do overfeeds, and certain evolutions that require you to do sleep disturbances, and like multiple trainings or no training. Like, it's actually pretty interesting to see how each factor kind of takes into place with these older devices, which is kind of cool in my opinion. They tried redoing some of the functions in the 20th versions, which you can sort of see that in places, but not like fully. It's kind of sad because I was really excited to see like sleep disturbances kind of come back. I would love to see like sleep disturbance, at least as a concept, sort of come back in Digimon. Same with, what is it? I would understand if the training functions can't come back, but I would love to see overfeeds and sleep disturbances at least come back. I love the concept of overfeeding and sleeping causing like different evolutions. That just always interested me more as a concept. Just always liked that idea. I don't know if the pendulums did it. I need to look back at that. At some point, we'll be running the pendulums. I'll probably actually be doing it in October because, you know, we have the Nightmare Soldier, so we'll actually be having the fun with that device. But overall, we're pretty much at this weird little stage with them currently. They're sort of more like Tama's at this current point, but that is completely fine with me. It should be pretty good, and we should actually be having a case come in pretty soon for one of them. I do have another case coming in at a later time period, but we will actually be able to do a sort of a case review pretty soon, so not going to be too boring. But we also have the other main attraction of this series currently, which is the wonderswan, which let's turn that on for today. We'll try at least getting to the wonderful, probably Agumon, because I feel like that'd be a good, nice place for this episode currently. So we're going to probably go into the lab, go unpause the wonderful boy. And I want to try at least doing some of the battles today, because I'd love to go through some of the things, which means I might go grab another egg. Here, let's do that real quickly. Actually, here, we're going to try going with Agumon at first and seeing if we can at least get some money so that we could get a different egg. Which, blue, how do I want to do this? You can also earn different Digimon through connections, by the way. So, for example, let's say if I connected this one to this one, there is a chance that it will actually copy the Digimon from this device into this device. It is actually a really cool concept from the original bricks. I could possibly done with the pendulum one, because there is a pendulum egg on this guy. I don't know if that's possible or not, though. I've never seen a pendulum copy happen, even when I tried, so I don't know if pendulum copying is an actual function of this or not, but it can at least copy the other ones. And let's go do some training with this guy. We've not done training with this boy. So the idea of this one is there's top, middle, and bottom. It's like the top, it's like the older minigame. So it's based off this version of the training. But the difference is you want to do like top, middle, and bottom. There you go. So you get an extra layer to the minigame. And we lost that one because we didn't get that many hits on him. So the idea is you want to do top. And we're just kind of guessing which pathway he'll go into. So hopefully we could actually get him to sort of match up in a way. Let's see. Nope, we missed that one. So we got 2 hits that time. The idea is you want 3 hits at least. That's the main thing. You see there he has a health bar. Got a bit more of an indication of what's all going on in this one. I do love the idea that there's like 3 layers to this overall, but there you go. We got success. And it does actually shorten the minigame. So you get 5 attempts to at least hit him, but you only need 3 hits to actually win the minigame, which is pretty cool in my opinion. It is much more advanced than the other one. I think the other minigames get some cool advancements in them as well, which is pretty awesome. There we go. We're going to go back into the mud menu. And we're going to do a quick little time jump here. We're going to do a 5-hour jump. And there we go. He's needing a bunch of stuff. And there we go. We'll give him 1 pill so that he is not needing too much. Clean up his poop. Most today, we're just trying to get him to at least the next stage. So, hopefully... You can't actually beat this game with just champions, by the way, because it is kind of hard getting to the next stage. Because just like the original bricks, it is all percentage-based chance, so... But though you do actually have access to a pendulum egg, so you can at least get further than the whatever bottom stage is. This minigame is not the easiest, though, because you do have the... I do love the idea that you have more of a chance to at least hit the guy, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Which, there we go, messed that up a bunch of times. Guess he caught on to my pattern. So I'm guessing the best way of doing it is you'd try catching him off guard. There we go. And messed that up there. So, kind of hard. Not my favorite of the minigames, but to be honest, you don't have to treat these guys as good as the older ones, because you can easily get away with just doing time jumps a bunch of time. I've gone through this game like a bunch of times, and I've gotten used to just overfeeding them and getting Numamons. Or getting Devimons at least, because you can just easily sit there and abuse them. Which is the reason why, like a lot of times, since it does actually include the data, virus, and vaccine whole battling system, I'll usually go with a Devimon and an Angemon to go through the whole battle system. Which is why I'm kind of like waiting to see if I can get past it, because I do want to have a bit more stuff going on than what I have going on currently. Pretty simple though. We're just currently waiting. I think we can actually go into battle with this guy currently. Let's actually see this. So this one does actually have a weird concept where you can, yep, you can. So you can actually battle against other little baby forms here. So you can actually sit there and just go into battle. So yeah, you can. They could easily sit there and abuse this concept by just having a bunch of babies and go into like huge fights. It doesn't work that well though, as you see. The baby form does not have much power against two Patamons. And it's the reason why I usually wait till I get to rookie stage with this concept. You might be able to win, but yeah, they're gonna just sit there and tag team like perfectly. Because we have no power against them, so. You can, but I'm just showing that off though, you can battle pretty early in this device. Which I think you can actually use that as a sort of, if like, let's say if you connected it, which all you have to do to connect these devices is go into net. And there you go. Pretty easy to do that. So you got the net the net caution, which I think that's the, what is it? You can take like both of these and connect them that way. So you can either do, what is it? Connect them through this or use a link cable. So you have a few options to do that. Got Versus Swan and Versus Swan, but I don't know what these other ones are. I don't have 2 copies of this game, sadly. And I don't know anyone else who has a wonderswan near me, so the only times I've ever used this is Versus Portable. Which, as you see, you cannot use baby in the Versus Portable round, so that's kind of sad. Only in the story mode, by the looks of it. And maybe in wonderswan battle? I don't know if that's true or not. You can actually probably check real quickly and see. Here, let's try Versus wonderswan here. Oh, nope. It actually is checking for a wonderswan, so no fun there. As you see, this does use the wonderswan link cable port here. So, kind of interesting little concept here. This does not work well with most devices, by the way, though. I've gotten this to work with mainly the 90s era of devices, but anything like modern does not work. I've never gotten it to connect to a DMX or a 20th or any of the newer devices. It just doesn't like the newer stuff. I've gotten it to connect with the original pendulum and the original brick here. So as long as it has the original battle style, it should connect to the older ones at least. Something about the newer ones doesn't work though, I don't know why, even though they do use the same battling system. But I don't know, something about, it's probably the copy feature that could actually have an implication into it, because like I said, this will copy the Digimon off this into the system. We sadly cannot show that off yet, because we're not at that stage properly, but it'll be a really cool thing to show off a bit later. We'll show that off once we get to that point, because we'll probably use the wonderswan to increase our chances of winning, because there is no repercussions for battling against the wonderswan ones. Okay, before we do that, let's go look at the Tanemon over here. I think this is Tanemon, right? I don't know. I don't have one of those Digimon name things, so I can't be sitting there and guessing their names really that well. But that one is asleep currently. This one's supposed to be asleep, but I changed his clock. So we'll probably change it back in just a minute. But overall, not too much stuff happening currently. How's this all working out for us currently? We're just going to give him 2 foods. So I want to at least evolve this guy to the next stage. And the main... probably get him a... How much did it cost to get the version 2 egg? So, we need at least 100 points for the version 2 egg. So we got 4 eggs to pick from. You do unlock a 5th one later on, but you have to at least complete a bunch of stuff for that to happen. So we are nowhere in that fun zone yet. I do want to at least get some money, though, before we do that, because I would love to at least have the ability to, to actually have that whole jumping. Let's see, what's going on? He's just sleepy. He's a sleepy boy. I'm very not used to having the extra icons, that is very much true. But yeah, you can have 8 Digimon on this thing, so... Don't know if we'll ever do the whole 8 system. I would love to see if I could try raising a pendulum egg on this device at some point. And of course he wakes up at 8, not 7. So let's wake him up in a bit. There we go. He's doing pretty fine. All of his stats are pretty average currently. So I'll do another time jump. Because what is it? I think it requires like 36 hours or something like that. Let's clean out the poop. Yes, be happy with me currently, even though you're about to be like overweight as all heck. So here we go. Let's see, is he at that stage yet? Bam, let's see. Time jump. 7. Bam, let's do more spamming. See, a lot of the early game, I'm just going to say, is a lot of just spamming this type of stuff. Because you could sit there and easily, like, try training them to be, like, the best. But, you usually just need a bunch of items and stuff like that. And don't know if I'd recommend it too often, really. Because, I see there. Because in this early stage, you don't have the items yet, so you can't, like, do much with it. And I kind of would want to wait till you get another Digimon, which isn't the greatest yet, because you don't have the options for a bunch of choices currently. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're finally Digivolving. Coralmon Digivolves into Agumon. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Yay! There's our boy Agumon. Probably check the status screen real quickly, because I'm going to take him into the training mode thing, or the battle mode. So yeah, we're gonna go into... I want to say Data's probably the easiest one to go into first. I don't actually remember. It's been too long since I played this, and of course we're gonna get a fight of... Is it babies and one rookie? Yeah, it is. I might purposely start another egg up and see if we can evolve them after a little bit of time. So that we have a Agumon and Coralmon sort of tag team, which might be the better solution currently. See if he's gonna... Yeah, because they're allowed to do the little power moves, and I do not have that ability yet. So I might purposely go start up another Coralmon egg. You only get a certain amount of points to make teams, by the way, so... Like, 2 champions that make up, like, a full point list, and then the other way around. So... Yeah... Yeah, see, there's the points for the rest of it. So we have 70 points. We're going to go into the little mode here. We're going to buy another little dude here. Because I think you can fight with baby ones in this device as well, so... We're probably going to do a team of baby ones currently. Name entry! 02, because I'm not creative with names. So yeah, we're gonna go into lab. Feed the child! The secondary child. Might purposely give him some of these so that he can evolve into Betamon, though. Yeah, let's see if we can do this the proper way. Yep, we can. So, we can actually go with a Agumon and a baby one. So, we're gonna do that real quickly. And we're going to have this fun little battle system. And let's see. Ooh, that is one champion. That is not good for us. I want to go with a bunch of Agumons currently because I do want to see if I can at least win some earlier matches. I was hoping not to have the, fight against the other dude, because that was not much of a great chance for me. So there you go, they're going to do their little combined move. But we got our combined move, so let's try that. Let's see. There we go, our combined move. So let's go! So they're probably going to win because they have a bit more of the attack power. Yeah, because his went in first, yep. Aw, that's going to suck for us. No damages yet, though, so we're here. Let's see. I'm going to do the thing I don't like doing in this game much, but I'm going to go for another egg. And because I want to at least win some of the fights here. I just want to show off some of the victories. We have the army of Bodemons apparently over here. Let's see, enter that in. And let's start spam feeding them. See! Not gonna go for a good team yet because I don't know if this earlier team is gonna really do me too well. But there we go, we have our setup currently. And we don't have any special items yet, so we're gonna go for a fight. So we have a bit more of the victory chance, so we're gonna have this fun. So the idea is you want a bit more turns usually. And this is probably the main reason is I don't recommend just straight up evolving one guy. The ultimate combo I've experienced so far is getting 2 champions and just going on with that. So of course they're going to use their little ability. And there you go. And of course we're still going to have the fun little... Ooh, that's not good for us. Come on. Ooh. Nope. They're gonna win. There's a reason why I don't like doing the battles too early on, because we got injured that first time. So now we can't fight with Agumon until we heal them up. We're probably gonna try for a different thing. I forget the typing in a lot of Digimon stuff. So we're gonna cure him real quickly. And let's try, let's see. We'll try Virus real quickly. We'll put the Bodemon over here, put Agumon in the middle, and let's see if that gives us more of the advantage here. Is it still gonna fight us against champions? Nope, it's rookies! So we actually have a bit more of a shot here. Still not too great of a shot, but that does give us a bit more power. A bit more of an equal ground, in my opinion. And, oh, nope. They're gonna use their ability first. Aw, that sucks for us. But there we go, we got more damage on them, so that's good for us. Ooh, come on, come on. They're doing pretty decently well, but they might still have access to their super shot ability. Yeah, they're gonna get access to their super shot. That's not good for us. Yep. Dang. So, I'm gonna probably end it for there right now, because we're not gonna have any success at winning currently. Because the other guys have no power currently. We have no chance at winning, because they're all too weak currently. The best method would be to probably freeze them and then try getting another rookie. But I'm not going to make y'all sit there and watch that. So probably pause them, and next episode I'll see if I have enough time for next episode to evolve them. But for right now, we're going to go freeze them all up. And we'll go change back the time to the wonderful... Oh, yeah, we need to clean this poop up. Can't freeze them when there's poop on the ground. Kind of weird to think this would be like the first true function of pausing in Digimon. That or version S, I think, had it. Version S might have had sleeping first, or pausing. Because for those who don't know, there is a game that pretty much uses a sort of similar system to this one, called Digimon Version S, which is a Sega Saturn game. Which that one's based a lot on the Tamagotchi game on Saturn. So it does actually have a few more improvements, though. On the version Saturn, there is a full-blown story mode, because they don't have a little connector device on the Saturn one, which is kind of sad, but it makes sense. And there's also different training modes. The story is actually, like, full-blown written instead of, like, just a little champion arc thing. But overall, not too bad. We're going to save the game and exit currently. And that is the end for this episode today. So, turn that off. And we will be back in the next episode, hopefully trying to win some competitions over there. We'll still be on the Baby 2 stage, I think, with these guys. So, sorry about that, y'all. But, overall, it shouldn't be too much longer of a wait. Once these guys hit the champion, or the rookie stage, we'll actually have to start doing battles for them. Because the evolution requirements for these older devices is that you need battles during the child and champion stage to get to the final stage. So you actually do have to put a lot more effort into raising the earlier stages than you do the later stages, which makes a bunch of sense. So that is pretty much it for right now. So thank y'all for watching, and sorry that we can't show off too many of the WonderSwan features just yet, but trying to slowly increment it over, because we still have a bit of time before these guys hit their nice battle stages. And that's pretty much it for right now. So thank y'all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. So, woohoo!